Well, hello everyone and welcome to another very exciting episode here on the MIgardener channel. I'm really excited to film this one for you today because it's going to be on flowers. Not just any flowers, edible flowers. Oftentimes, a lot of people, they don't think to eat flowers, and I'm going to give you 5 today that are super delicious, extremely nutritious, and something that everyone can grow. The first is cilantro flowers. Cilantro flowers are a delicious, very delicious flower that has that delicious cilantro flavor, but it's actually rather sweet. And they're, again, just kind of a byproduct of the cilantro going to seed. So you can grow them. They're easy to grow. Cilantro is a very simple one to grow. And they're just a very intense, it's a very intense version of cilantro. So recommend giving that a shot because it's delicious, it's slightly peppery, it's sweet, and yeah, that's a good one. The next one that not a lot of people eat is broccoli flowers. Broccoli flowers are something that everyone can grow, and to be honest, it happens to just about everyone. When you don't catch your broccoli, what happens is the broccoli goes to flower because what you're eating is the immature florets. These are the florets here that were at one point nice and compact and looked like broccoli. Now they begin to blossom out and then they actually flower. So what you want to do is just they have kind of a slight broccoli flavor, really sweet petals. The petals are buttery. They don't really taste bad whatsoever. I think people oftentimes look at flowers and they think that they'll taste bad. I'm not really sure why, but basically I think flowers have gotten a really bad rep. I really do. And I think what we need to start doing is starting enjoying these flowers because they taste great. They've got different antioxidants that are not found in the the floret stage when you're normally harvesting broccoli. And also the thing is that they add color. And I think when we add color to our food, it's more fun to eat and people are more interested in eating it. And so, the broccoli flowers can help to do that. But another thing is that the broccoli flowers themselves don't taste bad. And I think the more we start to incorporate these interesting foods that people don't really think of as food, the more we can kind of expand our horizon into other things as well. Because oftentimes people are so set on the only things they think are food are what's found in supermarkets. And I can guarantee you will never find broccoli flowers in a supermarket. Just won't happen because the public has not yet caught on yet that they're #1 delicious and they're awesome on salads. I mean, just throwing them right on like this is great. That's how I use them. I don't cook them because you're going to damage the soft, tender petals, but I just throw them right on salads and adds great color to it, and it's, like I said, very delicious. So there's another one for you that everyone can grow, and I'm sure if you accidentally went on vacation and left your broccoli to bolt, you came back to some, and it happens to the best of us. So we still have a snack no matter what. It's not going to waste. Now the next one is right here. This is actually marigolds. Marigolds are very much a delicious flower to eat, and you do not want to eat the leaves. Don't eat the leaves. They're not good for you whatsoever. And the green part of the flower is not great, but the petals have a very peppery taste. They're delicious, and like I said, extremely colorful in salads. So add these to your salad. One of the things they're super high in is lutein. Lutein is important for the eyes. You gotta have lutein in your diet, and there's not enough lutein in people's diet nowadays. So get your lutein by eating marigolds, and you can eat it multiple ways. Salads is a very common way, but you can also apply it to tea. You can make marigold tea. You can make marigold soup even. It's a little more adventurous, but I think one of the best ways to kind of get people into, it's kind of like the gateway edible flower, you know? You just kind of get that, that color into the salad and say, wow, what is that in the salad? And then sure enough, they taste it. They don't think it tastes bad. And then the next time they see a marigold, they say, huh, maybe I should try that by itself. They find out that doesn't taste bad. And then it's in their diet and they're eating it. Like I said, just got to get it more mainstream, you know? There's not enough information out there about eating the flowers. And the very next one here is right next to the marigolds. It's actually basil. Basil flowers are delicious. Basil flowers are extremely potent. I mean, you think about the flavor of basil. Imagine multiplying that by like 3 or 4. Basil flowers are packed full of that flavor. So if you want to top a salad, different flowers have different colors. And so you got some whites and some pinks, and they're delicious. So give them a shot. Like I said, pretty much anyone can grow them because they grow with basil, and you really have a hard time killing basil, to be honest. So yeah, give that a shot. That's an edible flower for you that everyone can grow, guaranteed. Now the next one is one that a lot of people know, and that's borage. Borage is a very delicious and super simple, that one is not ripe yet, very delicious and super simple edible flower. What you want to do is just simply remove it from its flower, from its the base of the flower by simply giving it a tug on the petals. The ripe ones will pop right off. See how some of those aren't coming off, but this one came right off, and you just want to eat that. And those are my favorite. I absolutely love borage flowers. Borage flowers are sweet, they're delicious, and to be honest, they're very mild. So you're gonna get that sweetness that comes from the nectar that's inside the flower. The petals don't taste like anything, but you're gonna get all those antioxidants because the flowers are so rich in those antioxidants. Foods of color have antioxidants that are very important, and so you got to get them. So I can't get one. It's hit or miss with here we go. So there's another one. They're hit or miss with you know, whether you can pull it off or not. But what we do is we'll pick a bunch like this, we'll set it in some water, and they will begin to flower out, and then you just pluck them off as they begin to flower. And you can add them to salads, and we add them to smoothies. And again, adding that color, it adds more excitement, and it actually catches people's interest to actually start eating flowers. So there you go. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Hopefully you learned something new. And by all means, grow many different varieties of the things that I mentioned. There is a bonus one for you, and that is nasturtiums. Nasturtiums is a delicious and very, very easy one to grow. Give nasturtiums a try. We don't have any in this garden because they don't do that well in our climate here. It's actually oddly very, very wet, and they don't do that well here. They tend to rot and die here. But this place is almost unlike any place on earth, how much rain and dew it gets. So, you know, you would probably have luck trying it, and I don't know many people that have a problem trying it. In fact, we can grow it almost carefree. It grows as a weed back at home. You just throw the seeds in the ground, and next thing you know, you got nasturtiums popping up. They're a delicious, very peppery flower, and extremely, extremely important with cancer-fighting properties, actually. So I know many colleges have looked at using the basically anything with a peppery flavor. Basically, nasturtiums have that. The peppery flavor that's not found in capsaicin. Radishes have the same chemical. And looking at that as a potential chemical that is used to reduce cancer cells. So, you know, hey, not making any claims, but nature knows best. So give it a shot and grow some in your garden today, and try the different varieties too. There's many different varieties of marigolds and nasturtiums and basils. All those come with different varieties and different flavors. So give it a shot, and we'll catch you all later. This is Luke from the MIgardener channel, hoping you all learned something new, hoping you all are growing big or going home, and we'll catch you later. See ya. Bye.